Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This video is about choosing your crystals. Now, I know what you're all going to say, choosing your crystals. Didn't you just make a video on that? And honestly, I did. Honestly, yes, I did. But I watched it and I didn't like how I did it, so I'm making it again. And so let's get started. This information comes from crystallove.com. That's crystal with a K instead of a C. And she's talking about how to choose your crystal. And they say choosing a crystal is often more a matter of allowing yourself to be chosen by the crystal. When selecting a crystal from those on display, allow yourself to be guided by your instinct rather than picking up the first one that you see, or rather than picking the first to hand. Often a crystal will appeal to you even though it may not be the most attractive of those on display. Often a found stone from the river or beach is as powerful as a crystal that you have purchased. It is possible to choose crystals to be given to other people, but do so whilst holding thoughts of that person in your mind. Sometimes you will find that a crystal wants to leave you and you may feel the urge to give it to another person, or you may simply lose it. Let the crystal go, as it obviously has finished its work with you. And she goes on to talk about how to choose crystals and healing gems online. She says, or they say, shopping online is fast becoming an extremely popular way to buy items we normally go out to purchase. It's becoming evident that people are preferring to be in the comfort of their own home to do their buying. It certainly beats battling the shopping center, car parks, and then finding what you want. Crystals are a very personal item. Some people have vast collections of crystals, rocks, and mineral specimens, and others use the crystals for healing and for the metaphysical and health benefits of the individual stones. And this is from their personal experience. They go on to say, as a marketer, each Sunday I have the opportunity to watch how people choose crystals. The most common methods are 1. What catches the eye, where people scan the crystals to see what crystal their eye gazes to first. And 2. Feeling the crystal energy. This is common among energy-sensitive people. And that's one aspect that I forgot to mention in my About Me video. I am very energy sensitive. I can even sense it in my feet. A lot of people, I don't think. Well, if they have that ability, they're not letting on, but I'm really energy sensitive. Like, really energy sensitive. But she goes on to say, or they go on to say, that the third one is reading the metaphysical properties of each stone to see which one fits what they need at the time. She goes on to say that buying crystals online can be difficult if you like to feel the crystals you are wanting to purchase, and trying to decide if the crystal will look how it will in the flesh after you receive it. Photos can be very deceiving as the color change. It may look bigger, etc. It's important to make sure you have a ruler with you and check each description for the size so you know exactly what you're getting. If you're not happy with the photo or you would like to see more of the crystal, just ask the seller to send you more pictures of a particular stone. Visual people will automatically go for pretty stones. They will buy what they see. If this is you, then make sure you are happy with what you see. Ask the seller to send you more photos if you would like to see the other side or something close up. People ask me all the time, and I'm happy to do this. This is, again, from her personal standpoint. She says to make sure you check the metaphysical description to see if what attracts you fits you in any way. Most people find it astounding that when they choose a stone, the description fits them, and the crystal sings to their heart when they realize they have chosen a stone for them. A great way of choosing a stone online, if you like to feel the stones, is to program a clear quartz crystal. It only has to be it only has to be a tumble stone if you like. What you do is program this crystal to be your guide for feeling the energies of crystals you are viewing online. With a cleansed clear quartz crystal, hold it in your right hand and say, I dedicate this crystal to be my guide in finding crystals that will help me in whatever you are wanting or needing at the time, or just that. Help me find a crystal for me now. After you have decided or dedicated your crystal, the next thing you say whilst holding your crystal is, so be it. Amen. Amen means I believe. This will give power to your dedication. Now you are ready to go online crystal shopping. When you find a stone you like, hold your crystal and ask the crystal to let you feel the energy of the stone you are looking at. Breathe deeply and gaze at the photo on your computer screen. Before long, you will feel the energies of each individual stone. If you practice this often, your crystal will build power and become your shopping girlfriend, and you will always be able to trust her. She will always tell you the truth. Make sure you clear your mind and remember to breathe. Pendulums are a handy tool to find out just about anything. You can use a pendulum to ask questions about a particular stone and to see if it is going to match what you are needing at the time. Knowing the metaphysical properties are one thing, but asking the pendulum is something else. Now you are ready to confidently buy your healing stones online. May you have a wonderful experience. So there's that, and I am actually going to have to split this up again into another video. But another site that I found on choosing a stone is www.alizontspsychicsecrets.com, and I will post that link in the description notice. But she says for choosing a stone, most importantly when choosing crystals, is to select the crystal you are most drawn to. Use your intuition to guide you in your selection. If it feels right, it probably is just the crystal you most need. If you are choosing a crystal for a specific reason, for example, to increase your psychic abilities or to give you more confidence, keep that thought in mind when making your selection. So there are multiple ways to do that. And I agree with choosing your crystals. Use your intuition. And if you're choosing for someone else, think of that person, hold a picture of them in your head, and I would suggest using Crystal Love's suggestion for buying online, if you're into buying online. And the next video I'm going to make on choosing your crystals is using a pendulum. And I made a video on making a pendulum, but my little one took off with my pendulum. That's lovely. But I've already made a temporary one that I can use. It's just a ring tied on a string. And this is what I will show you in the next video. So join me in a few minutes. Talk to you later. Bye.